Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. So today we are stripping it back, we are taking it back to just the base game for our base game starter home build. So I thought that I would do a pared back build for any of you guys out there who just have the base game or are thinking about getting the game in time for seasons coming out, because that is coming out at the end of this month and I'm super excited because I haven't actually had a Sims game that has weather in it. So I have some fun ideas that I want to do with it when it comes out and sort of change some stuff up with my Let's Play. So the house is quite basic. It is just a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom with a kitchen and dining living room area. So it's an open plan-ish sort of living space. So I thought it would be for a sort of 2 Sims that have just like, if your Sim has just met someone and they've got a bit of extra cash but they still don't have that much to buy sort of a big place, then this would be the perfect home for them. And I did make one mistake in this build, which was adding in that cats and dogs archway, which I have changed before I uploaded it to the gallery. So this is down on the gallery to download, like all my builds should be if I remember to do it. So this is the little kitchen area. I thought we'd use the little nook bit to put a galley kitchen in, and using the bit nicer counters because I don't like the proper bargain basement ones because they don't come in some good swatches. So we just got kind of the basics. We've got a better fridge and a better cooker as well. They're not the really cheap ones. So kind of going for that second home, but still keeping it on the cheap end. And I'm not using any mods or anything. So, well, I mean cheats. I'm not using any cheats, so we're not using move objects or anything like that. So it was kind of fun trying to get things to fit in, and I don't know why that curtain wouldn't fit in at all. And it was because it was colliding with the table apparently, so that was pretty strange. And then we've got a nice little living area, and I wanted to put a TV stand in the corner, but we had to use a little table, and you can scale up and scale down objects without cheats, so I freely did that. But obviously couldn't put them exactly where I wanted to put some objects because we're not using move objects. And it's quite a nice little fresh space. Kind of used colours that made it look nice and bright and airy. I didn't realise those windows that I used were actually in the base game, so they must have come in with the toddler update. I thought they were parenthood ones, but I was obviously wrong. So this is the bedroom. So we've got kind of a yellow and blue theme, and we tuck the door for the bathroom kind of around the side so we can pop in a wardrobe and a mirror. And I did want to add a little seating area in here, but there was no space. Well, no space in inverted comments. You probably could fit a small sofa in there, but I had to go with a little it was just a little comfy one seater thing. So it was in the beige because it went very beige with all the woods and stuff, and just added in a little bookcase as well. There wasn't too much room for any skill building stuff. I do pop some gardening stuff out the back because I kind of wanted it to be like the one over the road. So I kind of designed the house so it fitted in with the Willow Creek area. So it's kind of like the BFF house, I think it's called, that's just over the road, and they've got a little garden and outdoor space, and our tiny little white bathroom area that I kind of had to jumble around because it was super narrow. So everything's kind of just on one side, and I don't think I put a blind in there. So it is in the back garden, so nobody should be peeping in, but you probably want to add in. And then we've got our little garden area, so I added in some little birch trees, just a few there and about, just to kind of give it a bit more life and setting setting it into the landscape a bit more, because all the lots that you get in the base game don't have trees on them. I think they started doing that in Windenburg. Not even Windenburg. They did that in Cats and Dogs, actually giving us trees on the lot, because it's a bit silly if you're trying to make a base game house, but there's no trees. And I did want to have a little sort of flower patch out the back, but couldn't put them sort of close enough together, so I thought the rocks fit in quite nicely, so we've just got a little thing, and then we've got a little patio area. And I discovered a really weird bug, and all my fences were being like overly giant for some reason, which you can see, and I don't know how on earth I managed to do that, but it kind of went a bit strange. But we got some normal size fencing in there, and I just pop some flowers on the wall, and we have a little outdoor seating area as well. And I had a outdoor bin as well around the back, but I don't know whether you can squeeze past the flower beds or not. And I do a lot of terrain sort of painting just to make sure it looks a bit realistic, with having some dirt under the trees and under the fencing. And I do a little line from the gate to the little patio area, so they have a lot of people cutting through the garden to get into their house as well. And then we just finish it off by adding a bit of a different colour roof and a little roof trim as well. So I wanted to add in a little pop of colour, because it's just a white and blue house, so I think it looks quite cute. So these are the screenshots of the inside, and get into the floor plan as well. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, and if you'd like to see any more builds, then feel free to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.